Mark from the States, Mark from the States, it's Mark from the United States.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, Mark from the States. How are we doing today? I'm doing fantastic. I hope you are as well. Thank you so much for coming. I appreciate each and every one of you. You know that I do. This has come highly requested. Many of you have requested that I, react to this show called Gogglebox. Okay? Two, you've all kind of described the premise of the show, so I kind of understand a little bit of it. It's we're watching somebody else watch a TV show. So I'm watching someone else watch a TV show, and now you're going to be watching me watch something. You get the picture. Two, this is the episode, I guess, where they're notified the Queen had passed away. And I've always been very hesitant about doing any show, any like watch along or any show or even live coverage of her funeral or anything like that. I just don't want to disrespect it. I don't know what it's like to live with a queen, especially one my whole life. So I can't begin to know how you all felt that day and how you're still feeling. I know it's sad. I know I wish I had more moments with her while she was alive. And that may sound weird coming from your American cousin, but I've always said this. I just regret not starting the channel sooner and doing so I could see more. But I've always kind of dreaded and been hesitant about doing any sort of video that had this subject. So this is new territory for me. I did a video a while back where I was just trying to watch the Philadelphia Orchestra perform at I think they were doing Nimrod at Royal Albert Hall, and that was the day they announced she passed away, and so they had to cancel the concert. I didn't know that's what I was watching until the end, and it really kind of shook me there. I was not expecting that, and so that was like the last time I did something that was remotely close to this, and so hopefully I don't disrespect anybody or her. I really do feel like I missed out on experiencing everything about her. I know I have video, and that's what's great about her living in this time, is that we do have video and we do have all this content that includes her, and that will last forever, right? So that is a blessing, but it is sad that she's gone. So let's just get into this and see how it goes. All right.
This week, we watched the moment that BBC News told the nation that Her Majesty the Queen had died.
Wow, this is a real bit of history right now, isn't it?
The BBC is interrupting its normal programmes to bring you an important announcement.
You know, if something serious have happened when they interrupt the daily run of the programmes and the news, isn't it?
This is BBC News from London. Buckingham Palace has announced the death of Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II.
She's gone.
We knew that was coming, but it's still quite shocking, isn't it?
May she rest in peace, man.
In a statement, the palace said the Queen died peacefully at Balmoral this afternoon.
Oh, that's so nice to hear, isn't it? That's how we all want to go, peacefully.
Balmoral was her most favourite castle, you know. She didn't really like Buckingham Palace, the Queen.
Well, it's not up to much, is it? You know, what is it, 40 bedrooms or something?
The King and the Queen Consort will remain at Balmoral this evening.
The King, meaning Prince Charles, Mary.
Yeah.
Oh, that just doesn't even sound right.
And will return to London tomorrow.
He's got some shoes to fill, hasn't he?
You have to get used to not saying Prince Charles, King Charles.
King Charles III and Queen Consort.
Consort.
BBC Television is broadcasting this special programme reporting the death of Her Majesty the Queen.
I just can't believe it. I'm just in disbelief.
She's been around for so long, it didn't even cross my mind that she would pass away. She wouldn't be there. It was almost as if she was going to live forever. Yeah.
She said, when she first took over, she said, be it a long reign or a short reign, she would wait till the end. And that's what she did.
She has.
Steady. Steady.
Do you know, Lee, we used to have pictures like that in our school when we was little.
Got goosebumps.
Oh, you have?
End of an era, isn't it?
Yeah.
Isn't it strange how emotional you can get over someone you've never met?
The death of Her Majesty brings to an end the longest reign in British history, spanning 8 decades of immense change.
That is incredible, isn't it? 8 decades.
I'm not particularly a royalist, but I do respect what she did.
She's the country's queen, but she's still somebody's mother, grandmother, great-grandmother. And that's the lot who I feel sorry for, man.
Yeah, totally.
I have sympathy for.
Throughout that time, Her Majesty was the one constant presence in public life, a head of state who personified stability and reassurance.
I really question whether or not the monarchy would be as important as it is today if it wasn't her carrying it.
Absolutely not, yeah.
Her life had been dedicated to the service of the people.
Look at that.
I feel like that is one of my favourite pictures of the Queen.
Yeah, when she was first crowned.
At a coronation, yeah.
What's the royal family going to be like now the Queen's not here?
Well, yeah, she was the glue that held it all together, wasn't she?
Well, she's the matriarch, wasn't she? She was the boss.
The Don.
And her reign was characterised by a steadfast sense of duty.
You think about the time towards the end of her reign as well. Like, the most powerful speech to me out of anyone during COVID was hers.
Yeah, I think so, yeah. It's somebody you wanted to see, somebody you wanted to hear. None of the, politicians or prime ministers.
Elizabeth was just 25 when she came to the throne in 1952.
Bro, she was literally my age when she came into the throne. Like, imagine becoming queen at that age. Like, that's mental.
She never got no family life or anything because then she became queen. She was too busy looking after us.
Was at her side for 3 major Jubilee celebrations. A reign marked, above all else, by a sense of service to others. A reign unlike any other in the long history of Britain.
A lot of people loved her.
Well, I miss her.
I feel sad.
I feel so sad.
At least we've got that memory of the time we went to the garden party at Buckingham Palace and I took a picture of you and the Queen photobombed you.
That is an amazing photo.
I know, we had that up in the loo at work for ages, didn't we? We should put it back.
We will.
Charles has to behave himself.
Yeah.
You know, because some of the things he's quite opinionated.
He can't be outspoken now.
He can't speak anymore on his. I know, like he is a naturist.
Yeah.
Oh no, is that? Oh, that's not. No, I don't mean a naturist.
This is the problem. We don't have a role model now. There's nobody of that stature that in our public life that we can keep up.
admire.
King Charles, Mary.
Yes, a female role model I was thinking of.
A female role
Yes, we need a female role model. I mean, who else is there? No one. I mean, she's incomparable. But we had 96
What
years.
about Mary Berry?
Oh, Giles.
In North London.
Okay. That was interesting. I don't know who any of these people are. Obviously, I assume they're just the average people, or I'm guessing they had to audition for this program. So you're going to get some real characters, and they're probably going to overdo it, right? But yeah, they cover a wide group of people. Gogglebox. Interesting. Okay. From what I hear, it's a popular show. So maybe I'll have to do a regular episode of Gogglebox just to kind of get a little more context of the show. But that had to be tough. And my heart goes out to all of you. It's just a tough deal, for sure. I hope everybody's happy, healthy, and safe. Thanks for coming along and seeing this. Hopefully I didn't make a fool of myself. Hopefully it wasn't too bad to relive. And we'll see you in the next one. Thanks, everyone. All right, bye.
Mark from the States, Mark from the States, it's Mark. Yeah.